Good afternoon. We are from Team Zenit and we have built Velox.ai. We live in information age where information is flowing from everywhere. Traditionally, we have been using textbooks for building strong knowledge. Now we have textbooks and we have many options in our hand thanks to our modern age. We also have new technologies like YouTube's, which are the new textbooks for us because we get seamless. When if he wants to upload a textbook as PDF, he can upload it. Like we have something for analog electronics, and we can upload it, and then we would have this summarized, and we would get that summarization. Mm, and we see the summary is generated. Future of renewable energy, which is what it was, analog electronics, and yes, adoption from Dr. Smith's. We got what special it was, and but it also generated some self-check questions and actionable insight, with also giving a further learning resources where you can build upon this knowledge of what you have got here. We have got YouTube lectures and explainers where the person may come and here search for suppose like quantum computing, and here he may search for it. And similarly we also have when if the textbook is in form of a documents, we can upload that textbook, uh, which is suppose we upload that textbook kind of thing, which is suppose it is for a neural network, and we upload it, and when we summarize we get the same summarization result. A feature for text as well, where if the user wants, he can give text which he is not able to understand, and you click the summarization, done. And this is a summary which is generated for the text. As always, you can see questions and the references, which is what we have done. Basically combining the textbooks with all the things we have like YouTube's texts, and combining textbooks is form of documents and PDFs. The modern ways where you get the summarizations are through links and through IDs. You have to type a specific ID and you would get. But for our cases, we did not use that. We had used that searching feature for YouTube, which we showed a searching feature for YouTube, and you can also give links. Second, Google Colab where the server is running. This first are the dependencies, which are YDIP, faster whisper, and all the rest of things. Now the system is running on the system is running on T4 GPUs, because this was our requirement where the special kind of GPUs will not run on normal GPUs, so we had to shift to Google Colab. Now at we see there at last there is Flex. First we have that ngrok where we connect to the public URL, and then we have the Flask integration where the endpoints the routes is the post methods are taken care of. From here, the depending upon what is the type source and what are the things, we go and do different kind of things like produces or audio in cases of YouTube, and then transcript, and then uh, do all those things for texts like we have this. And now for basically we are using here uh, LLM as DeepSeek, and the Whisper API key. Now the example code which is running, which we had seen in the front end, which would be running in the backend, as you can see here, is this is how the responses in the backend look like. Um, Document, you see where we uploaded a document in the front end, and this is what happens. There is a quick summary, a structured breakdown, the introduction, a theory, a methodology of what happens, and result discussions, and the concept and definition for suppose we don't know. And we have, as I said again, that we have a self check answers and actionable insights and further learning steps, so that we could learn on whatever summarized thing we have got. This is the basic front-end code for our Velox.ai. Basically, here you can see first we need an API token. This API token is for YouTube for search thing, and as the workflow suggests, we install an ngrok. You'd have a public which is at 5,000. Then there will be a link which will be provided when we give it to the Google Colab. It for our programs, it automatically generates a link, which is the endpoint which it does. So here, as you can see, uh, there's a form, and we have that different options here. For each option there's specific things, like suppose for input there is a search which we showed. That search, we have that query and all that things. For uh, when the query comes, we do it with the maps. We map it so that we get the selected video in that range, and we pass it on to here. Similar goes for the PDFs here. uh, Similar goes for PDF set, which is basically we are sending it, PDF is coming and we are sending it to the form, which is a HTTPS way of sending files over net. So this files or the text in case of YouTube there is a link. In cases of PDFs or documents, they are the files which are sent over. These files are sent over to the backend server,